Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm no fan of still Senator Bob Menendez. Democrat, I don't care. I'm not a fan of that weasel. Why? I heard him speak in one of the committees, and I listened to some of his interviews, and he is just a weasel. But hey, he's a senator, my bad, not a weasel. So he has, if you remember, he has a little problem now. Somebody does a little job on this guy. Why? Because he had a search at his house and they found some $500,000 in cash or something, some gold bars of worth 100,000 or something like that. And they start asking the guy, "Hey, you were the tool of some special interests from Egypt and others, and you need to go." He says, "No, that's my hard-earned money, and get off," and blah blah blah. He doesn't want to resign or anything like that. Why? Because nothing was proven. They have to investigate, and then they have to, then if they going to indict him, charge him, and I don't know, court of law will determine if he's guilty of anything. Now he has a wife. Her last name is Arslanian. That tells me she's Armenian by name. Usually Vosganian, Kardashian, Kakalyamyan, Kosman is Armenians. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just saying she can be whatever she want to be because she can identify as whatever. But I'm just pointing that out. Now, I don't know if you know, but about 5 years ago, Mr. Menendez's wife was involved in a deadly car crash. She killed a person in a fatal crash with her Mercedes. So while she was in a different place, obviously, and she was found at no fault. My problem here is, so it was in December 2018, and on a New Jersey street. So now this guy, I do not know if that was reported then. Nevertheless, she was acquitted. Not her fault, they said. And now after 5 years, let's say 5 years, 4 years, they released the video of that accident. I will not play it here, but you can find it, and I'm going to show you where. My point is, why now? Why only now? That seems very unfair. Not unfair. How should I put it? If you see someone, God forbid, committing a crime, let's say raping someone, what would you do? You obviously intervene the moment and you call it out and blah, 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 blah. You don't sit on it, or at least if they only right now they release this footage. You know what I mean? It's not like I see it, I don't see anything, and in 5 years when it's convenient to me, because something was activated, I'm going to show you the video, I'm going to show you this, why now? Why not in 2018? What changed? I'll tell you what changed. I think one Al Capone wants to get rid of another Al Capone. And this Al Capone, which is Bob Menendez, that he got rid of other Al Capones in the past, now he's at the receiving end. I think it's infight between these gangs of politicians and their lobbyists and special interests. Let me show you this article. As I said, comes from Business Insider, and it is from 14 hours ago. That is from last night. Or anyway. Senator Bob Menendez's wife, Nadine Arslanian, fatal crash in Bogota, New Jersey, seen in newly released video. So we have a video here. I'm not going to play that, but her Mercedes, I'm guessing this is right here. She's going to hit the guy, and this going to, this was 12 of 12, 2018, Wednesday, 2018. Footage obtained by News 12, New Jersey. Only now they were able to obtain it? Please. Shows the fatal crash involving Nadine Arslanian and a pedestrian. Arslanian, who is now married to Senator Bob Menendez of New Jersey, was not charged in the incident. Now, was she married then? I don't know. The couple is under increased scrutiny after they were charged with bribery last week. I just did a search on this guy and I found out that they were married in 2020. So that was 2 years after she had that accident. But still, that would not change anything because these guys are releasing it just now because the guy has a problem. They could have done it as soon as they got married and say, hey, just a second, let me release this, let me show you who this is, whatever it is, if they really had a problem. I think he also was, again, in big trouble with an accusation of corruption before. So, again, my point is they show it now, they're going to look into it, activate everything now. Now they look into it. Do you think they did not know? They knew. So why is it now relevant, but it wasn't then? Why wasn't it relevant when they got married? And after that, why is it relevant all of a sudden now? Business Insider and others. This is one thing that is right here. Newly released footage shows the moment Senator Bob Menendez's wife, Nadine, I will call her Nadine, that's it, hit a pedestrian in her Mercedes-Benz. Oh no, Daimler is upset. On a New Jersey street in December 2018, security footage of the incident was obtained and published. Here's the video, not gonna play it obviously. December 2018, police report reviewed by Insider said Nadine struck and killed a man on Main Street in Bogota. I thought it was Colombia. Borough in suburban Bergen County, New Jersey. This security footage shows a car barreling into a person who appears to be standing in the street. The pedestrian in the video is blurred to soften the visual. Yeah, we can take the truth, yeah. Impact of the crash. I want to see it. No. They protect me like I'm a child. Later in the footage, other bystanders can be seen waving down a police car while standing near the victim. So she just... He said, Nadine, who married Menendez... Oh, we got it right here. My bad. I didn't read this, obviously. Was not charged in the incident. So the police department said in an investigation into the crash that Nadine was not at fault and said the pedestrian had been jaywalking. The victim was 49-year-old. It was a tragic accident. My point is this. Why now? Why now? Why not? If they thought that was something wrong, which obviously now they think, otherwise they will not bring it here, they would have done it in 2020 and would have said, hey, oh, you get married to this person? Do you know this person did that? Let me show you this. Blah, 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 blah. They're bad people. No. Now they come when he is pounded down. I made this statement, and I mentioned this a few times before. It was a guy who in 1920s wrote a book, and in that book he said that the mass media, the newspapers in his times in Vienna, he realized that those newspapers could destroy a honorable person in a week, and they can make out of a other kind of person a hero in a week. Or the media, the newspapers could use the most trivial event as the most important event of the nation in about a week or two if they want it, but take the most important event that people should be focused on, just bury it. So the same thing, I think these guys right now push the button to expose this guy and are like piranha, jump on and try to devour Menendez. No tears falling here or shedding. I shed no tears for Mr. Menendez or Nadine whatsoever. I don't know them. I don't know what kind of people they are. If they committed something, they should be obviously allowed to defend themselves and, innocent until proven guilty. If proven guilty, that's it with everyone. My point is, these guys are doing the same thing. They come with all kind of stories that they had before, but they don't bring them to the public. Why? He's doing the job, seems to me, that is supposed to do. Once he's doing something that he's not supposed to do, then you find out this, you find out that, and you wonder, if you knew this and you didn't Tell us what makes you. That's why in investigations, when you, let's say you're assigned a case to investigate, you have a reporting source or more than one. And obviously you're going to go and talk to the reporting source and interview them. Let's say you have one. And let's say you have a wife reporting an ex-wife reporting an ex-husband about something. And then you realize that what she's reporting, she was aware of for 5 years already, but she did not report it. Why? Because they were still married then. And now they divorced, and he has to pay her, let's say, child support, and she wants that. It's a custody battle. Garbage, unfortunately. So she now reports something that she knew that he committed crime 5 years ago. So what would this person, the reporting person, make? And I always call them out. What are you? You know what those are, right? Who know something and then don't say it. If you saw a crime and you don't report it and you say it, and I know that you knew it 5 years ago and you did it, and the crime kept occurring in 5 years again and again and again, then you're part of the crime a little bit, aren't you? So the same with the mass media. When they keep quiet or they just beep, and then hide the story, that's the way they do. They just come one time and then they bury it. And some stories come over and over and over again. You say, what? That's exactly what they try to do. The week the guy was talking in 1920s. The week or the 2 weeks over and over and over. And people will be bombarded with that. Therefore they say, oh, that's a big problem. That's not a big problem. Look how they talk about the invasion in the southern border. Now and then, and they immediately bring the justification, oh, you're a bad person. Wait a minute. If I'm a bad person, why don't you like trespassers on your property? Squatters. Come on, sit on your front lawn, on a back porch or whatever, or in your house. I pay taxes. See? Anyway, my friends, my point was, why now? Obviously, is a campaign against Menendez, which I personally don't care, but I don't like it's fair just to be, situational. I like this one, I'm going to do it now, and only now. It's 3 years that, actually it's almost 5 years since that happened, and now they released the video. Interesting timing. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.